Hello beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your general reading. So today we're going to see what is coming towards you, family, lover, friend or foe. Please remember the energies in the readings can go vice versa, okay? So only take what resonates. Feel free to switch the gender, switch the roles, do what you got to do and leave the rest. Okay, so this is for my beautiful Taurus. If any of you would like to book a personal reading, to purchase any of my artwork or my decks, or to make a donation to the channel, all info is in the description box, as well as becoming a member to gain access to the saucy extended readings, okay, down below. So this is for my beautiful Taurus. So let's just see what is your overall energy. Okay. Oh, we have Earth as your overall energy, which is your energy. And then we have unemployment at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So for some of you, you could be deciding to quit your jobs. Okay. Maybe you want to do something that's more, I just heard humanitarian. So maybe you want to work for like non-profit organizations, or you want to work for charities, or you want to do something charitable. Okay, or you want to, some of you could also work in like you know, like somewhere like the job center office. Like maybe you work with unemployed people and you try to help them to get jobs. But I feel like for some of you, you could be bored with your current place of work, or you just don't want to have a regular 9 to 5. Okay. Some of you could be retired. Maybe you've earned enough money to become retired. Okay. This could be someone around you that's also unemployed. Okay. But this is your energy, because this unemployment is the 5 of Pentacles, which is the first decan of Taurus. So maybe you feel like something isn't coming, like your money is just not moneying, if that makes sense. Okay. Or like I said, you could be like a financial advisor. Maybe you're trying to help someone else or help yourself to cultivate more money. Now with the Earth, which is, you know, your energy, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, the real value, as I always say, is in nature. Okay. Money actually doesn't really mean anything. We're just programmed to believe that it's worth something when it's actually not. So that could be something that you are realizing. Like maybe you're not seeing the value in money anymore, or like you could be buying a lot of things, but like, because I know you rule possessions, but you're just thinking to yourself, why am I spending this much on shoes or clothes or this or that? Like, what is the purpose? What is the point? Okay, you're just seeing the value in actual, you know, real things, like things that don't actually cost anything. Okay, so I mean, let's just see where this is going, because this is interesting energy. Like I said, this could be someone else around you. You know, I just feel like you're just having a deep think. Okay, you're just thinking about a lot. Like the other day, I went to this park in a very far away area. It was somewhere in South, right? And it was an edible park. So there was a section where there was plums, there was apple trees, there was strawberries, raspberries, there was like thyme, there was always all these different things growing, and people could just, it was like a really beautiful park, different. There was like pine trees, and there was so many different types of trees that like I haven't really seen before, and I was just so in awe. And it was a huge park. It was like looked like kind of like a forest, but there was a section where there was all these like fruits and vegetables that were growing, and it was free for people to come and just pick. And I was saying to myself, I feel like every park all across the world, but you know, I live in the UK, so every park in London, or you know, should be like this. And I said, imagine if it was like, we wouldn't have to pay for fruits and vegetables, only the ones that are imported, that are tropical, that we can't grow here. But I was like, I feel like they should do this in every single park. Every single park should be an apple tree. There should be plums growing. There should be like things that people can eat. So people who don't have a lot of money or whatnot, or they're struggling and they're hungry, especially like, you know, people who actually live on the streets and stuff, they can go to the park and, you know, Or, you know, it's organic as well. You don't have to worry about, you know, who it was imported by and what they sprayed it with and all this type of shit. So I was just thinking to myself, like, why isn't every park like this? Like, I just don't understand this. Like, it was just amazing to me. And I was just thinking, like, this is the real value, because you know how much people invest in, like, food and takeaways and all that type of stuff, but nature is always providing. So why don't they do this everywhere? Like, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, the government, just the world, everything is just fucked. So, you know, you could be thinking that maybe you're thinking about just planting your own, you know, fruit trees or whatnot. I mean, it takes years for a tree to properly develop, but you know what I mean? You could be thinking about planting tomatoes, potatoes. I know my grandmother, my auntie, they used to like grow their own stuff in their gardens, but like you could be thinking about doing that. Maybe you're just going to go to parks and just drop seeds in different places, you know. I mean, I would do, actually, you know, that I might do that. That's a good idea. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go to, I think I'm just going to buy different seeds and I'm going to go to random parks and just plant them. Okay, so you could be, yeah, because we're in the full moon of Aquarius, so you could be thinking about like a very kind of like unique out there idea to try and help or save humanity. Because I just realized I have Taurus in my 11th house, Aquarius, so that is a good idea, I feel. So for some of you, you may be thinking that, or I'm just giving you the idea. You're just thinking, how can we help humanity? How can we help people, rather than looking down at people and saying, oh, this person is poor, this person's unemployed, or this person is this? How can we help? Or how can I help? So maybe you're going to be like that, like some type of like, you know, okay, that's cool. Yeah, because underneath that we have opportunity. So you're thinking about how you can provide opportunities to those who can't find work, or this is you. Maybe that's just what you want to do. Like I said, you want to live the life of like a hermit, or you just want to be more connected to earth. Because when you are connected to earth, you can only see the beauty in everything. You're not distracted by like dumb shit, you know, that most people are distracted by. So you're just, I feel like you're seeing the value in like your element, which is earth. Or like I said, this is someone else around you. You know, how are you, you know, helping to like preserve Mother Nature? And, you know, so I mean, beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to think, Taurus. You're trying to think how you can preserve yourself, because that's what you rule, Mother Nature. So you need to sprinkle your seeds everywhere. Okay? Maybe you're growing your own fruits and vegetables and you're giving them out to people. Okay, like some people, they would do that and then they would sell it. You're just like, why am I selling something that anyone can grow for free? Like, I just want to just, you know, if I have a huge apple tree in my garden, it's more than enough for me. So I'm just going to go with a basket and I'm just going to hand out apples to people. Or, you know what I mean? Or maybe you're thinking about making that into like a business. You know, but either way, that's really beautiful. Yeah, we have the baby hairs. It says inner child, kindness, and imagination. Yeah, so you could be using your imagination to think how you want to be more kind to people, how you can be in relation to people in a nice way. So you're tapping into your inner child. For some of you, you could have children. Maybe your children are coming up with like really cool ideas and you're like, you know what, that's a really beautiful idea. Because, you know, children, they're innocent. You know, they have innocent minds. They're not programmed by the world, and not yet anyway. So your children could be doing things, or maybe you see, maybe one of your children, they could go up to like a homeless person and they could be like licking an ice cream and they give it to the homeless person, and your first reaction is like, don't talk to them. But you're like, you know what, that child, they just see someone who's hungry. So I feel like you're trying to tap into your inner child more, or you're starting to look at people as like beings that are in need of support, you know. And again, that's the second deacon of your sign, which is the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're using your natural resources to help support other people, or you just want to do kind things for people. Okay, so that's really, really beautiful energy. Okay, or this could be someone around you. Yeah, because we have the perm at the bottom of the deck. It says toxicity, chemicals, and pollution. There's a lot of polluted minds, polluted energy around, and you're trying to feel like how you can filter that out rather than becoming a part of the problem or looking down at different people. Okay, you don't want to do that. So beautiful energy. Okay, so let's just see. Yeah, the deep condition. It says TLC, compassion and nurturing. Yeah, you want to nurture the minds of the individuals around you or of yourself. Okay. You know, so something could be softening, like your approach, the way that you think, or this could be someone else around you. Okay. Maybe you are someone that was very conditioned by your own values, your own prejudice thought process, but you're releasing that. Or like I said, this could be somebody else around you. Okay, yeah. We have the twist. It says entanglements, a twist and a turn of events and confusion. Yeah. So for some of you, you may feel stuck in like some type of job. So you want to come out of it. Or maybe for some of you, you feel like you have a cycle of unemployment. Okay. So I just feel like you feel trapped and you want to get out of this entrapment. So you're trying to think how you can be of value to earth. Okay. So, I mean, that's really beautiful. Okay. Please clarify the baby hands. Yeah, we have false narrative that wanted to come out. Yeah. I feel like there's people around you that have, like I said, projected some type of false narrative. You're breaking away, like all the things that you used to believe in, you're coming away from that and you're opening your mind up. Okay. So you are a fixed sign. So like I said, you could have had a fixed way of thinking. Like I knew a Taurus last year, some American white guy, and he was so prejudiced and racist. It was just unbelievable. But he didn't see it. He didn't see that he hated cultures. He hated seeing different cultures mixing together. He just had a problem with a lot of different things, but he was attracted to other cultures, which I thought was really weird. Like so I was just saying to him, like, I don't understand why things are triggering you. He's like, it's programming, it's colorism, it's and I'm like, I think you're the one that's programmed and racist. Okay, but he just couldn't. He had a lot of self-worth issues, and and he was kind of like getting on in his life. He was getting old and everything like that. And I kind of felt a bit sorry for him because I just thought to myself, like, his mentality was so fixed and he was so trapped in his way of thinking that he was losing like sight of the beauty in actual life. Like he was so he just came from a very, very dark place, and it was like other people were celebrating their cultures and they were happy, and he was envious of everyone, but he couldn't recognize that in himself. Like he refused to see it. And I was just like, I can't connect with you because you're racist. I'm black. I can't, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't look at someone and be like, oh my God. And one time he made a joke about, he went into this Eastern European shop, or he went to a shop and there was an Eastern European serving him. And then he made a joke saying like, well, they had a bit of attitude or something. I don't know. They just wasn't licking his ass basically. Because I think he thought he was like some, I'm this white powerful guy and I'm coming to London and everyone's going to, and like, he didn't get that treatment. So he came out and I remember he was saying to me, he made a joke going, oh, don't behave like this just because I'm better than you and you're from a world, what did he say? He said something about them coming from like a poor country and this, that, and the third. And I remember I pulled him up about that joke and he tried to deny it. And I said, you said it. And I was like, you genuinely think that you're better than people. And I'm just like, what about you is better? You know what I mean? Like, I had to tell him a few home truths. I actually ended up making him cry. Okay, like this is a man pushing his 50s, because he was so prejudiced and so racist, and he went around thinking that he was better than everybody else. Like everyone was low class and he was high class, but he didn't even have a job. He was living off credit cards and running down Japanese women, black women, Spanish women, all women that were not white. And I was thinking to myself, I feel like you're chasing women who are of a minority because it makes you feel more powerful than them, but you're coming into the realization that you're actually not as powerful as you think you are. Like, start looking at people as beings and not like this type of like spiritual hierarchy type thing. But he was just everything about him was just So I just feel like you could be around someone that's like that, Okay, or you could be realizing like, wow, this is how I've been thinking because I've been having outside influences or opinions or like telling me something, but it's actually not true. Okay. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, we have nice guys. So you want to be more nice and kind to people. And again, you see that tree in the background? So you're realizing like, I have to be nice and, you know, honor and respect everyone in order for me to gain respect, or in order for me to see the value in myself, I have to see the value in others. Okay. And everything starts within, and obviously connecting with your own element. So again, that's like earth, you know, and understanding that, you know, we all, if we get cut, we all bleed in the same way. We are all sharing the same existence. So how do we come together? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You can still be your own individual self, but you can do that without thinking that you're better than other people. Because when you sit down and think about it, like, what is it about me that makes me feel like I'm better than this person? It's just circumstances. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's just, yeah, like, I just feel like you're trying to be kinder, or maybe you've had some type of revelation, or this is somebody that's around you. So this could be like stuff that has been passed down, maybe from childhood. Like maybe you went through some type of childhood trauma, or this other person did. And so you were taught like something negative about a specific type of people or race or religion or whatnot. And you're just like, why do I believe in these values? Like, why do I, you know, how is it really benefiting me or helping me develop and grow as a person? Okay. So please clarify the deep conditioner. Yeah, divination. Okay, so for some of you could be a spiritual practitioner. Okay, you could be using different forms of divination to help you connect with yourself more spiritually. Okay, maybe this is something that's helping you to heal, or you could be helping someone else to heal. Okay, using your spiritual practices. Some of you, you know, you could be doing yoga. Okay, Reiki. You could actually be connecting with crystals, like because that's an earth element. So maybe you're thinking, how do I ground myself? I need to connect with things that actually come from the earth. So you could actually be going to dig and find your own rocks, your own crystals. Okay, and then we have trusted at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so I feel like it's either people trust you, or you're putting your trust into someone. Maybe someone is trying to direct you and help you. Okay, or you're using, you know, maybe you prefer divination, like I said. So if you were someone that was very religious, or you grew up with a religious background, their minds can be very conditioned. I done a video about this the other day when I was talking about it's okay, people don't understand your spiritual beliefs. You trust in what it is that you're doing because you can see how much it has helped you to develop. Okay, you understand that the real clues and answers is in nature itself. It's in the sun is the source, you know. Like today, I have an apple tree in my opposite my bedroom, like in my neighbor's garden. And I named the magpies that are there. They're Maggie and Mason, aka Adam and Eve. But like every morning, the magpie is like just making a lot of noise because he's always looking for his wife. And today I sat with him and I said to him, where's Mason? Where's Maggie today? And then I heard her say, I'm here. And then I looked and she was like, literally like a couple feet away from him. And I'm like, okay. So it's almost like that. Like you're just seeing the beauty in nature. You could be communicating with animals and stuff. People could think that you're crazy, but you're an earth sign. You know, you rule nature. So it's just like, I understand like animals more than people because, you know, there's respect in the animal kingdom. Even though it's like a dog eat dog world, it's like, there's respect. Like the magpies are not trying to be like the Cherokees and not the Cherokees. What is that? Cherokee's a type of Indian. What is that? There's a bird, a green one. I can't remember the name, but it sounds like Cherokee, but it's not. But it's not like the magpie's not trying to be like the parrot. The parrot's not trying to be like the peacock. The peacock's not trying to be like the flamingo. They're not looking down at each other. They all understand that we are different. We're the same species. We're all birds, but we come in different forms. Like we know our lane type of thing. Okay. So interesting reading, Taurus. Okay, so we have, and interesting, manipulation was in the reverse over there by itself, and I didn't realize. So yeah, I feel like somebody has been manipulated and they're releasing themselves from the strings. Okay, but we'll put that underneath. But we have the Emperor of Passion, so the King of Wands. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could be very significant here. Okay, so yeah, you're following your passions. Like I said, for some of you, you could be in some type of job or something, or maybe you have like this type of family legacy or tradition. Like say your dad's a doctor, he wants you to be a doctor or a nurse. That's not your path. You don't want to be a doctor. Like maybe when you go to medical school and you realize what actually really goes down, you're like, okay, I don't really want to be a part of this. I don't want to contribute to hurting people and acting like I'm healing them. You know, I understand that the real cure for everything is in nature. So I'm going to become a botanist and study the medical properties of plants rather than sitting down in a lab creating poison and giving it to people and then creating a solution to cure that poison, but that actually creates a different problem in a different area, and that's how we make money. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like you're just expanding your mind. Yeah, you're looking at the truth or something, the Ace of Wisdom. So for some of you, you could be very, very intelligent, okay, but maybe your intelligence was being wasted on something else. Okay, so I can see you taking action, going towards your passions, what you really care about. Okay, you're just realizing that you were programmed in some type of way, or you were conditioned to believe in something or to go in a certain direction, and you don't want to do that anymore because something isn't fueling you. So for some of you could have fire placements. So you need action, you need creativity, okay? So you're going towards the truth, or you're gaining some type of clarity, or you're speaking your truth, or you're just coming from an authentic place, okay? And this is what that full moon in Aquarius could be helping you to do, being more of an individual, okay? Excuse me. And being more realistic about things. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. So we have the Ace of Passion here. Again, you know, fire energy is strong here. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to start something new. It's something creative. You don't care what people think about it. It could be painting, singing, acting, you know, or like I said, you could just be planting something and watching it grow. Okay, because we have the Eight of Wealth at the bottom of the deck, Earth energy, but it's Virgo in particular. Virgo, employment, health, wisdom, logic, okay? Virgo is ruled by Mercury and Chiron. So for some of you, you could be trying to figure out how you want to heal yourself, okay? And she's holding up that wand towards the sun where she gets the energy, the power from. So you're thinking, where do you get your power from? And you're thinking about how you can implement it in some type of work, okay? Or like I said, you're leaving, like maybe you're leaving an actual 9-to-5 job and you're literally working on yourself. Like this card is representing that she's pruning herself. I mean, the rake and everything got cut off, but that's what it's saying. Yeah, because something is like blocking your passions with the Seven of Wands. So with the transformation, you want to transform and find your truth. Okay, you may also want to work on something with someone else. But I feel like with the Eight of Wealth, the Eight of Pentacles, you have a lot of skills. And like I said, the real wealth, the real value is in nature. So I feel like you're building something. Again, for some of you, you literally could be planting some type of trees or something like that. You're just following what makes you passionate. You know, whatever's going to happen in earth or on earth right now is what's going to happen. How can you make a positive impact to humanity? You know what I mean? Like when you get to a certain age, can you look back and say like, yeah, I'm proud of my accomplishments, I'm proud of what I've done, I can see how I've rooted, you know, I can see how I've put down roots, and you know what I mean? Especially if you have children, you may want something to pass down to the children, but what do you have to pass down? So, you know, so you could just be thinking about that. So I just feel like you want something new and creative, or you're following a new and creative, passionate idea. Maybe you're connecting with another fire sign who's giving you this imagination, but I'm seeing you working on something with someone, or you're working on yourself, okay? Or you're seeing the power in like divination, the power in fortune telling, okay? Maybe for some of you, you could be making like oracle decks, tarot decks, okay? That could be something that you're doing. If it is diverse, let me know so I can purchase it. Thank you very much. Okay, so beautiful energy, Taurus. So let's just get additional information. I just saw 24, so that could be very significant. Akhenaten, it says, I'm Akhenaten. I'm here to help you feel confident and capable. Let me strengthen your leadership skills. Yeah. So, and you know, the Emperor of Passion, the King of Wands, is a leader. So I feel like you could feel confident and capable to lead yourself towards something that you want to do. You're tapping into your individuality. So check where your Aquarius placement is, okay? I feel like you want to do something independently with the Eight of Pentacles. Or you want to start some type of new job, or maybe you want to go into business. You want to like go into business for yourself, work for yourself. Or you just, you know, or you want to have the capability to be able to leave something behind, okay? And then we have Osset. It says, I am Osset. I am here to help you feel magical and enchanted. Let me conjure and materialize your heart's desires. Yes. So I just feel like you're trying to manifest or materialize something here, okay? So well done. For some of you, you could be like lighting candles, setting intentions, actually drawing something in, but you're also putting action into what it is that you want. Because in order to manifest anything, you have to connect with all the 4 elements, okay? That's the Magician, okay? But anyway, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it made some type of sense. And I'll see you in the love readings. Bye.